What's up everyone, it's Ashley. I am here with a very fun, very different video. I haven't done anything like this before, but apparently there's this whole like deep dark interweb for organizing all of the apps that are on your iPhone. And I am not lying when I say I have never, not once, attempted to really go through and organize all the apps that I have. I've tried like the, what's it called, where you put them all in the little box? Folders? Folders. I've done folders. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of pretty much like half-assed trying folders. I was like, oh, those kind of go together. These kind of go together. But then I would purchase or get new apps that probably should have gone in that folder, and I just didn't continue with the foldering process. So my phone is kind of just a general, it's just a wreck. I know where all of my apps that I really use are, but everything else, like there's apps on there I probably haven't touched in a couple years maybe, and that's embarrassing. It's so weird because my sister will tell you, like, I'm really clean with like my life, like my room, how I live, like all of that's very clean and organized, but anything tech related, I'm the exact opposite. Like folders are everywhere, things are just like stuck on desktop and they've been there for a long time and I don't know why, but anyways, I watched a bunch of videos on how to organize and declutter your phone. So I feel like I've gained enough knowledge now so that I'm going to try to apply it to my own phone. So wish me luck, and without further talking, because I've just been going on for so long, we're just gonna jump right into it. This is my iPhone. Welcome to the mess. Everything is kind of generally everywhere. I have no method of organization here. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of just apps. For some of you guys that might stress you out, and I'm just so sorry for that. I think the best thing to do is to go through and just delete all the apps that I don't use currently at this moment. The first 3 rows up here are kind of all like just the pivotal basic apps that come with your phone but that you do use often. So I'm gonna start on the 4th row. I have a folder with finance stuff in it. Cash App, I thought it was a moment back in the day and I haven't used it since then, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Hopefully there was no money on there. We're gonna move over to the next folder, which is lifestyle. I have like Uber, Postmates, Yelp, Drybar, Amazon, StubHub. Disney wait times, it's important. I know I use everything in photography. Actually, I lied. There's Snug. Snug is an old app for organizing photos that you're going to upload onto Instagram for like your feed and stuff like that. I grew sick and tired of it because it kept malfunctioning. So I ended up getting Una, which is my favorite app, which is this one right here, but I'm going to get rid of Snug. StoryArt is a fave. Visco is a fave. PicStitch, oh, I used to use that all the time. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't use that anymore. Retouch is one of my favorite apps. Huji's, I feel like I don't really use that anymore. Sorry, Huji. On to the 3rd page of my photography folder. I haven't touched any of these. Moving on to the next page. Facebook Messenger, which I hardly ever use, but I think it's good to have it. This is just a random folder titled folder. Calculator is cool. We'll keep him around. Did tips come with the iPhone? Mm-hmm. Okay, gonna get rid of that. Delete. On to the next page, which says school stuff, which means I haven't touched this in at least 4 years, which is embarrassing. That means that I've gone through all of my pages, which is so cool that most of this is free now. I think what I've decided to do is put all of my most used apps on the very top of my page and leave the last 2 rows empty. So it's basically these 4 that have apps on them and then these 2 are gone. Also, I think I'm gonna change the background and kind of go for something a little different because I've had this background picture for a very long time. So I think I'm gonna go onto Pinterest. Low key into this. I love this picture. I think we're gonna do that. I'm going to make it my background. I like a little bit more of the blue showing, so I'm going to stretch it out as much as I can and then set it for both. Cute! It's like a new wallpaper, new me moment. Moving on here, a little overwhelmed for where to start, but I guess we're just gonna take my most used and put them on the very top row. I think right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and name all of these folders. I also saw a YouTube video where they said it looked a lot neater, like when you're, speak words, Ashley. It looks a lot nicer when you're titling something to use all the same size letters and maybe space them out if you want to. It's a little extra, but you know, we could try. So I'm gonna see how that looks. So this is gonna be my travel folder. So I could do something like that where it's the same size letter and with a single space in between everything. See, that looks nice compared to the other one. Another option is to do all lowercase, travel, and do something like that, which is really cute too. I think I'm gonna do all caps just because I think it's a little easier to read. Yeah. Done. Here is a photography folder that I'm going to title editing. And it looks so nice. This one's titled news, which it's not. Socials. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and title that one gym. I actually really like the single spacing in between. That's cool. Food app, shopping. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cake. I'm just gonna like move things around. It's not, it's definitely not. This is church folder. Hopefully I'm spelling all of these right. Oh no, that looks really good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the things I use the most. Socials, we're gonna come here. I'm gonna pull Instagram out. I'm gonna put it first because I'm on there the most. I'm gonna pull YouTube out because I'm on there the most also. I think I'll grab Twitter and pull that out because I feel like those are the three that I use the most. Moving on to the second row. The next thing I'm going to put that I use the most is probably going to be editing, and kind of keep those next to each other. For editing, the first thing that I use the most is Visco, and then Unum. I already told you guys, big fan of Unum. That's gonna go here. And then story art is probably my absolute next. That completes the second row. Moving on to the third row, let's do gem. Pull Equinox out. I'm going to pull Soul Cycle out, and I'm going to pull health app out. Next, I think I'm gonna go with transportation. I'm gonna pull Uber out. I'm going to pull Waze out, Lyft out. I'm gonna bring finance over from this page over to this page, and I'm going to put Venmo, Chase app out, and I'm also gonna take credit union. And we're making progress. This feels good. I'm gonna put food down here. We're going to pull out Postmates because I use that way too much. Starbucks and Yelp. I think we'll do entertainment, and I'll have entertainment be the very last shelf on this page. We're going to do podcasts. That's where my Spotify can be. And then the next thing I use is Netflix. And that looks great. I'm very happy with that. For travel, I'm gonna bring my mobile pass out, my currency app out, and my Airbnb app out. Over here, I'm gonna pull out voice memos. Actually, voice memos should be under productivity, so I'm gonna move that. Contacts, I guess, FaceTime, and then books can come out. Great. I'm gonna put my productivity under that. Dropbox from here. There we go. My scanner app. Also going to pull out documents. Cool. Church apps. I'm going to bring my Devo out. Planning Center out. Zoe Church app out. I'm trying to figure out where I should put my dating apps. I feel like dating could also go in socials. That leaves us with shopping and Disney. I'm gonna put shopping here. I'm going to pull out Amazon. I'm gonna pull out Revolve. Last but not least, I think I'm gonna pull Whole Foods out because I love Whole Foods. I still have 2 spots on my homepage. FaceTime, I guess I could put that up there. I guess contacts, that could go up there. Okay. Guys, I think I'm done. It looks really good. She looks really cute. The background's great. Everything looks very clean, very minimal. Basically what I did is on my homepage, I have like all of like my main apps that came with the phone. I feel like that's really easy and simple for me to use. At the very bottom, I have my text messages, my music, because I use music regularly, and my Gmail. The very next one, I have socials, which is like my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube. The next one is editing, which if you guys ever wanna see how I edit my Instagram photos, I get that request from you guys a lot. You basically saw all the apps that I use, but if you want me to go into depth for what I do with each one, let me know in the comments below. Gym is next, which is nice. Finance is all my like money apps. Food is all the things that I order or get points with. That's a big one. Entertainment is super fun. I have my podcast there. Don't forget to listen to me because I have a podcast. Shout out to myself for that. The next one, transportation, travel, my random folder, which I actually never titled. See, this is why we're going through this. My productivity church shopping is the very last one, and that's everything. Guys, I feel like a new me. This looks like a gorgeous phone. It doesn't even look like my phone. Like I probably won't pick it up. I'm excited to like live life now and be like, oh wait, my app's over here. You know, everything's gonna be kind of different. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, thanks for watching me clean out my phone. I feel like you guys like watching cleaning videos, but I've never done something like this before. If you wanna see more videos, like iPhone videos in the future, let me know in the comments below. Wish me luck on getting used to my new layout here. It's gonna be a transition for sure. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!